Hi BL lovers, I'm that BL guy and welcome back to another 5-minute review. Today we'll be reviewing the BL drama Stay With Me. Suyu, a high school student who lives the simple life of his father, faces a major change when his mother remarries a wealthy man, introducing him to his stepbrother Woobi. Despite their initial differences, Suyu being a cold and arrogant top student, while Woobi is an unreasonable underachiever, their relationship takes an unexpected turn after an accident. As they gradually warm up to each other, their bond grows stronger. However, when a heated fight arises, their true identities are revealed. Stay With Me is a Chinese BL drama with 24 episodes, roughly around 35 minutes per episode. Our two main leads are being played by Shubin and Zhang Jiongmin. One review says, probably the best Chinese BL drama adaptation of the year 2023 so far. Addicted Heroine had issues back in 2015 after the NRTA stripped it down from airing before it was even concluded for having way too many bad scenes, which was very tragic, and since the beginning of the year didn't go well for shows like A League of Noblemen and Justice in the Dark, which suddenly stopped airing without any news. Stay With Me has not only taken me by surprise, but I'll highlight everything that makes the show splendid. This time round, Stay With Me has a much darker tone attached to it than the original series, and not to mention the longer runtime gives us a more deeper understanding of the series since a lot of more scenes have been included to make it more interesting. Secondly, the chemistry of the main leads is second to none and they have a more realistic evolution from enemies to lovers, the fact being that each of them is a lonely and broken individual that eventually ends up finding refuge in the other. As the show progresses, we can feel their compatibility becoming more and more intense. Another review says, Addicted remake done right. Acting is really good from these two young actors, 10 out of 10. Plot is pretty much the same as Addicted but feels a bit more stretched out and we see the backstories of the characters a lot more. The pacing, to be honest, seems much better this time around. It's getting better with every episode. Wow, the nostalgia. Addicted was my first BL ever and I feel like I'm finally getting an updated complete story with lots more clean camera work and dialogue. Whether this is BL or bromance, I love the story and I'll keep watching. Now getting to my personal opinion, I really enjoyed Stay With Me so much. The first, I feel like 20 episodes, was it? Yeah, the first 20 episodes I enjoyed thoroughly. Every single episode had me hooked. I absolutely loved it. I didn't even care that much about the romantic part about it all. Like the bond that they had between each other was good enough for me. Like everything about it is just so good. The chemistry, like chef's kiss, just perfect. I do remember watching Addicted. Wow, it was years back. I feel like 3 years ago, so I don't quite remember anything else about it. I really should go watch it probably. But yeah, Addicted really was one of those shows that had me. So like I'm so happy to have like another Chinese BL drama that like has me this hooked and so in love with it. Like it's just so freaking well done. Where I actually did find a little bit of problems were in the final 4 episodes specifically. This is very just me nitpicking. It's not the biggest problem ever. Like it's just me being nitpicky. Firstly, I have a question about what Wooey's dad found on his bed. That little tube that was on his bed that he found, and then like Wooey grabbed it out of his hands and then put it on his dad's lips and was like it's moisturizing, right? Like I still want to know what that is. Maybe I was too dumb and didn't notice what it is, but like could somebody tell me what that was? Like what did he put on his dad's lips? Why did he say like it's an English brand? Like what the hell is that? Okay, that's one thing done. Secondly, the kissing scenes really seem so out of place for me. Like it feels like it was just thrown in there without any context and just like we moved on from that. Like that totally threw me off. Like just randomly the lights go out in the classroom and he just kissed him on the cheek. He smiles at him and we never speak about it again. Then they suddenly at the beach, which that green screen effect, like okay, I'm not even gonna talk about that, but anyway, he just kissed him and we move on from that. Like I get it, like there's censorships and stuff like that, so you can't outwardly say I guess I like you and stuff like that, which I would have appreciated before we got like kissing scenes, so I could just like see like development in their relationship. Wow, I used the word like so much, but it's just, I don't know, it just seems so random to me. So I would have been totally fine if we actually cut that out. Like, we didn't need to have the kissing scenes then, because it just seemed out of place for me, and it seemed like it just ruined the story a little bit for me. So I don't know if I'm the only one who thought that, but like, I was good enough with just their bond. I was happy enough with just that. I didn't really need the kissing scenes because that implied to me that something more had to happen, and nothing did happen. So I was just like, okay, what I was so confused at some points. But anyway, and then lastly, I think Twitter spoiled like the last few episodes for me way too much. I didn't really feel the emotions that I felt like I was supposed to feel in those accident episodes, because like I saw too many pictures of it already. So I was kind of like expecting it, and I didn't have the emotions there. So like that upset me a little bit. But I mean, I guess it's kind of my own fault and not the fault of the show itself, so I can't really blame it for that. And I was so mad at that ending, but then I remembered, oh yeah, we're getting a season 2, so they kind of need an open ending, so like then it was all good. Anyway, I was just babbling on about the show. Let me just get to my overall rating. For story, I absolutely enjoyed the story so much. Those first 20 episodes were just so good story related. I just really loved it. The last few episodes, I just got freaking annoyed with Ruby's older brother. It's not really his brother, but like, yeah, you know what I mean. I just got so freaking annoyed with him. Like, it irritated the hell out of me. So for story, I'm just gonna give a 9 out of 10, because like, I still don't know what was the point of his brother acting that way. Like, is he jealous? Is he mad that Ruby's like, what's going on there? Like, it's just that confused me. I didn't know what his problem with Suyu was. So since I still have a lot of questions and I didn't feel like it's resolved, it's probably gonna be resolved in season 2. But like, for now, I'm gonna give story a 9 out of 10. Acting impeccable, amazing, 10 out of 10. Music, again, amazing, 10 out of 10. For rewatch value, I rarely rewatch any shows at all, but I feel like I could see myself rewatching this. So for rewatch value, I'm gonna give an 8 out of 10. So yeah, that was my rating and review of Stay With Me. The two main leads were really good. Like, their acting is impeccable. Like,